Hello everyone, my name is the Retroden, and today we're here for something different, a video that's more directed towards content creators, and I want to give them my experience of daily uploading for 30 days straight. As of uploading and making this video today marks the 31st day after I started uploading again on this channel after over 100-day break, and I wanted to go over my experience of those 30 days uploading and give you my input on what it feels daily uploading for some of you who might think about doing it. And I want to give you my opinion as a content creator, not as a YouTube guru or those kinds of channels that will point you in some utopic direction of what's going to happen if you upload for 30 days. I want to give you a realistic point of view of what's going to happen and how it feels to upload for 30 days straight. So let's get the other point that I've just touched out of the way. I am not a YouTube guru. I'm not gonna say that this is the best for you or this is the worst. I'm not gonna say there is a solution to your YouTube channel if you want to grow it. I'm just going to say that everything is different for everyone. What works for you might not work for another person, and what works for me might not work for even other person. Everything is different for everyone. You might blow up your channel with one very good video, or you might even blow up your channel through nothing by getting a shout out from someone who is very famous. YouTube does not have a formula, and this is something that I really want to point out from the beginning. If you're a creator wanting to watch this video hoping for some secret answer, YouTube is not a game. There are not guides you can watch to make it successfully on YouTube with a guaranteed 100% chance. It is a slow process that requires a lot of luck and a lot of work. It's not 99% work and 1% luck, it's 99% work and 99% luck. So you have to almost reach the 200% mark. And this is something that takes a lot of work that you have to enjoy doing in your free time, because the secret is you're not going to be doing this full time for a long time. I don't do it full time, and I'm not going to do it full time for a long time if I ever am to take this seriously. And things like vidIQ, Social Blade, and all those YouTube gurus who are promising to teach you the secret to YouTube and how you're going to grow your channel. Let me tell you, if you're a new content creator and you're watching this for secret answers like those, they are not going to tell you anything you probably don't know already. And keep doing your thing, and eventually, if you keep getting better, people will watch your videos if they're good. But yeah, let's get into the next part, which were the numbers. You probably are here for the numbers. What did I achieve in posting 30 days in a row? So, let's get the numbers out of the way. I got 307 subscribers, which pushed me into the now 1,931 subscribers, which I'm very thankful for. I'm glad for all of you who came into the channel and enjoyed the content. I'm going to keep making content. This is not an end-all video. I'm going to be gone. But yeah, 307 subscribers in the last 21 days. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In terms of views, I got 55.7k views, which means 55.7 thousand views. Really good numbers, the best I've ever had in a 30-day span. Of course, those include some views from videos I have which are more long-term sustainable, like my Social Empires video and other things. But most of these views came from videos posted this month that actually kind of blew up. In terms of watch hours, I got 2.2k watch hours, which for all of you who are looking to get monetized is a little bit over half what you need in a year's span, which means 12 months. You need 4k watch hours in 12 months to get monetized on YouTube. So in a span of the 1 to the 12th month, you have to have 4k watch hours, and then if you get into the 13th, it starts counting from the second month. It's a very complicated system, but it's not that hard to understand. So in terms of estimated revenue, I don't really want to go there, but just know that I didn't make anything special, something around the 100 euro mark, less than 100 euro, but nothing that will let me leave out of YouTube. But for all of you who just wanted the numbers, here, those are the numbers, and do whatever you want with them. So now let's get into the part of where I tell you what my purpose of uploading for 30 days was and what I got out of it in terms of my mentality and my understanding of YouTube. So I started posting again those 31 days in a row for a matter of discipline. I wanted to prove myself that I could post 31 or 30 days in a row, because I had a lot of ideas saved up that I didn't do back when I was still deciding what this channel was, and I wanted to put them out on YouTube to see how it went. And I want to I wanted to actually see what kind of videos worked and what kind of videos definitely didn't work, and how people would feel if I just posted things that I loved myself without trying to follow any sort of algorithm or wave surfing or trend surfing. And that's basically what I did. And if you take a look at the first video out of the 30, it's one where I go over the topic of me not wanting to go and trend surf and play for the algorithm. And that's basically what I did. In those last 30 days, I just posted things that I thought were good. And some videos did really, really good, and some videos did very, very poorly. Now, the mentality you have to take out of it when you post for 31 days is that you cannot be serious about a video if it flops. You have to think about the next video, because if a video flops, there is no saving it. And that's my honest opinion. There is no secret formula of changing thumbnail and changing title that will save your video. Maybe it has happened to me, changing a thumbnail that is very, very bad to one that is very, very good got a lot more views on a video. But most of the times, if you change that thumbnail and it still doesn't get a lot of views, it's time to think about the next video. Now, in terms of sustainability, I had a lot of ideas in the beginning, which led to some of my first videos on these last 30 days, which did really good, and I had a lot of fun making, because since I already had the ideas and some of the scripts written, it was just recording, editing, and posting. Now, after that 20-day mark, since I don't have a sustainable series of videos that I was doing, which I could just repeat, and it was easy to make content and push out content, after the 20-day mark, it was where the things started getting a little hard, because I was struggling with ideas for tomorrow's video, and sometimes I was stressed out about, oh, what am I going to post tomorrow, because I don't have anything to talk about, and I need more time to think about stuff, and I have to play until the late night to get footage to record about this thing, and write a script so I have time tomorrow to do this thing. And the honest opinion is, you are not ever going to upload daily if you don't have time. It's especially when it comes to gaming videos, because this is more dedicated towards all of you who want to do gaming content. You are not going to do daily content because you need time to play the games. If you want to talk about games, you need time to play the games. That's obvious. You cannot talk about a game if you don't play it. And most of the videos which I did talking about games were either from games I had already played and I knew a lot about, or games I just wanted to let my first impressions on. So if you want to talk about games, you need to give yourself time to think, process, and write about the games you want to talk about, and it's just not sustainable if you're daily uploading, because maybe you have a job, you have a family, you have to go out and socialize because you need to have a normal life outside of YouTube, and you need to have time to play the games. And unless you're doing this full time, which almost no one is when it comes to YouTube, you need to upload more scarcely and less times during the week. So the takeout from this is that if you want to have better content and play the games and write good videos, daily uploading is not it. You cannot daily upload. You might do it if you're just having free time and you have a lot of games that you know you are able to talk about without having to play them again. But even then, you're going to run into trouble of getting footage and editing and spending late nights doing everything a video requires to be good. But as I said in the beginning of the video, it depends. It always depends to what you have to do and how your process and everything your video making process entails. So that's that. That being said, what were my takeaways when it comes to the channel? My takeaways when it came to the channel was that you guys much prefer hearing me talk about the things I go through in terms of gaming and my experiences with gaming as a whole, rather than talking about specific games. Now, this channel is my channel, and I'm not trying to combat what you guys like, but I'm still going to make videos on whatever I want, because there are specific games I still want to talk about, and there are still discussion topics I want to reach and talk about on this channel. I understand what kind of content you guys like now, I understand what I like doing, and these 30 days were honestly very good for me to understand what my process of making videos was and how I could make it easier for myself. Because once you start pushing those days and pushing those uploads, you need to make the process easier, or else you're just going to burn out. Now, did I burn out? I didn't burn out. I managed to actually have a lot of stuff to talk about in these 30 days because I needed to keep my mind occupied, and it was very enjoyable. It was a very enjoyable experience. It provided me with some inside knowledge of my channel. I didn't get to do any collabs or everything. All I did was videos for myself, but all the things I did, I quite enjoyed them, and maybe I'll do this again in a few months. I'll see in a few months what I can do to replicate this experience. Maybe when I have a more organized schedule, I'll decide if I want to do this again, to maybe retry the experience and see if you have a more sustainable schedule, what you can do with it in terms of progressing your YouTube channel. But moving forward, we will still have uploads, but the minimum I'm going to allow myself is 1 to 2 videos a week, maybe 2 or 3. It depends on if I have a lot of ideas, but I personally, as I just said, I need more time to play the games, think about them, write better scripts to maybe make longer videos, even though some of my videos are over the mark where I like to keep them, which is between 8 and 20 minutes. But other than that, and to end this video, I just want to thank you a lot to all of you who supported me throughout these 30 days. If you enjoy the content, it's going to keep coming. I'm not going to stop recording, and sometimes there will even be uploads in a row, because if I have ideas to talk about, I will just post them. I will not limit myself, because, and I've talked about this a lot of times on the channel back when the channel was still younger. I don't want to force myself to a schedule. If I have like 5 videos to post in a week, I will post 5 videos in a week. If I have just 1 video to post in 2 weeks, I will post 1 video in 2 weeks. But I just hope that if you guys really enjoy the content, you're going to be there to watch it, and if you don't enjoy it, hey, you're free to just go and watch something else, because that's the freedom of choice we have out here on YouTube. But these were some of my inputs and opinion, and some advice for all of you who want to be gaming content creators. Work on yourself. Do not rely on YouTube gurus' advice. If you want to ask me something, I'm able to help and tell you anything you want to listen, even though I'm not that big of a YouTuber. But other than that, this has been the Retro Den, and I'm out.